Lawmakers paid their last respect to Bohol 2nd District Representative Erico Aumentado at the House of Representatives on Thursday. It can be recalled that Aumentado passed away on Christmas Day due to pneumonia. The late congressman earned respect from his family and colleagues from his dedication for work and passion for public service.
A colleague who was truly a gentleman and an honorable member of Congress. Indeed, it is his sterling character which made him an outstanding congressman and a governor par excellence. When our colleague Erico assumed office as governor in 2001, Bohol was one of the 20 poorest provinces in the country. In 9 years, he transformed Bohol into a progressive, peaceful, and model community.
I just cried. And I say goodbye and then say, everything will be okay with us. Sinabi ako, yung lahat na yung mga kabibili mo ng mga lupain, ginawa ko na ang dapat gawin mo. So wala ka ng problema. Sisihin na, say, good. Yun lang.
For the constituents of our dear Lolarico, thank you so much for the support. You know that his service to you was beyond measure and that he did everything, even confined in the hospital. He communicated through writing, even he was shaking as he was writing those instructions to do this and that. He was instructing my uncle to commit to all appointments, to attend all commitments. So he never leaves. He never leaves his constituents. As the doctor told us, his mind never went off. Even he was revived, CPR, he was very alert. So we thank you and we hope for your prayers and support to the family of Lolarico.
A recent survey made by British charity institution declared the Republic of the Philippines as one of the most generous countries in the world. Charities Aid Foundation has marked Philippines with a score of 45% and placed it on rank 17 out of 146 nations in the world with the highest giving index scores. The survey also showed that Australia is the most generous nation in the world, along with Ireland, Canada, New Zealand, United States, the Netherlands, Indonesia, United Kingdom, and Paraguay, which received index scores of 50%.
BPO industry under threat due to strong peso, and Ukraine reminds Santas to pay taxes. For business news, here's Lorraine Mata.
Local business process outsourcing or BPO industry's development is under threat due to the continuous strong growth of the Philippine peso. President of Business Processing Association of the Philippines, Benedict Hernandez, said that outsourcing in the country is already 30% more expensive than in India, adding that the strengthening of the local currency and the depreciating of the Indian rupee gave India a cost advantage. According to Hernandez, BPO companies are having difficulties in operating within standard market prices since the peso keeps appreciating. Based on the BPAP survey, 46.7% of respondents said hitting the revenue targets had become more difficult, while 40% had lost business to other destinations and another 40% had already canceled expansions. In another news, Ukraine has reminded entertainers earning money by posing as the country's version of Santa Claus to pay income tax. The State Tax Service of Ukraine found out through an internet advertisement study that a Ded Moros, or the Ukraine's version of Santa Claus, and a Snihorunka helper or snow maid would earn 250 to 3,500 hryvnias, or a $30 to $440 per hour in Kiev this holiday season. The tax service added that they were prevented from conducting tax check on small businesses, but urged Ukrainians to report Santas who are yet to pay their taxes. Ukraine is currently facing a $9 billion foreign debt repayment in 2013, while their budget insufficiency almost tripled to more than $4 billion in the month of January to October. For Business News Story, Lorraine Mata, News Force.
Museum of Broken Relationships on show in romantic Paris, and Vatican denies corruption allegations over building of nativity scene. Here's Darlene Basingan for the World News Roundup.
The so-called City of Romance seems to have a different taste this month, as the Museum of Broken Relationships tours inside the French capital. Inside the exhibit are mementos of failed relationships donated by the once broken-hearted individuals wanting to leave the past behind. Unworn wedding rings, red stilettos, green plastic ducks, and poems accompanying anonymous love tokens with the name of a city where the romance started. These are some of the objects displayed inside the museum that serves as a testimony of a love once happy but suddenly lost its spark. The exhibit has started in Croatia and made its way to Paris on Wednesday that will last until January 20. In places where the exhibit stops, locals are encouraged to contribute their own memento to share with the world. Paris has the highest number of donated relics, which reach more than 100. According to the owners of the exhibit, by donating mementos of failed relationships, broken-hearted individuals can put an end to the not-so-good part of their lives and can start anew. For other world news, the Vatican said Thursday its decision to accept the gift of a nativity scene in St. Peter's Square is not linked to the allegations that it had previously paid inflated prices to build the said structure. It can be noted a worth €90,000 larger-than-life Christmas tableau depicting the Nativity was donated by the southern region of Basilicata to the Vatican, while a document leaked from the Catholic capital city indicated that in 2009, the Vatican paid an Italian company 6 times bigger than the amount of the Basilicata's donated Christmas tableau. Deputy Governor of the Vatican City, Monsignor Giuseppe Sciacca, said the acceptance of the nativity scene from the Italian region was not a response to the corruption scandal thrown to them. Meantime, 2 people have been convicted by the Vatican for causing the leakage of the said document. For World News Roundup, Darlene Basingan, News Force.
Natalie Portman and Kristen Stewart named Forbes' most bankable actresses, and thousands of people want CNN hosts to be deported over gun comments. Precious Aquino with more of those entertainment stories.
According to Forbes.com, actresses Natalie Portman and Kristen Stewart are Hollywood's most bankable stars and provide studios with the highest average returns for their films. Academy Award winner Natalie Portman topped the list of best actors for the book, providing about $42.70 for every dollar she earns. With her movie Black Swan, for which she won her Best Actress Oscar, was produced for an estimated $13 million and earned $329 million in global box office sales. Twilight star Kristen Stewart was not far behind, bringing in $40.60. She also topped the Forbes list of highest earning actresses with an estimated $34.5 million in salary in 2012. In other news, more than 48,000 people have signed a petition calling for British CNN host Piers Morgan to be deported from the U.S. over his gun control views. Morgan has taken an aggressive stand for tighter U.S. gun laws in the wake of the Newton, Connecticut school shooting that killed 26 people, including 20 children. Morgan called a gun advocate appearing on his Piers Morgan Tonight show an unbelievably stupid man. The said petition demands Morgan to be immediately deported for exploiting his position as a national network television host to stage attacks against the rights of American citizens. For Entertainment News, Precious Aquino.
The Filipino Basketball Academy, or FBA, is expected to launch a free basketball and life skills program for the youths aiming to improve the state of public education in the country. FBA has partnered with various private companies to provide the serving youths between ages 7 up to 18 from Metro Manila the opportunity to develop their educational, social, and athletic skills in the program. The Hoops for Hope program of the FBA will be catering 100 different barangays with the assistance of 500 basketball coaches serving a total of 20,000 student athletes annually.
And here's a recap of today's headlines.
Here are the headlines on News Force. 5 killed due to tropical depression Quinta. Department of Health recorded more than 100 fireworks-related cases. Son of suspended Cebu governor files robbery complaints against Rojas and police officials. COMELEC to buy only 30,000 ballot boxes for 2013 polls. Ukraine reminds Santas to pay taxes. Museum of Broken Relationships on show in romantic Paris. And Natalie Portman and Kristen Stewart, Hollywood's most bankable stars. Fair and balanced news, comprehensive reports that take you to the heart of the action. This is News Force.
Well, Lay, we finally have only 5 more days before the year ends, and for me, I think it's important to spend New Year peacefully. Anyway, there are a lot of places to go for fireworks, so I guess to be safe, it's better than to actually have your own.
Yes, and actually our health department also appealed to the public to celebrate this coming year properly. And on a lighter note, of course, I would like to take this chance to greet my co-anchor William Theo a very happy birthday.
Well, thank you very much. My birthday always falls in between Christmas and New Year, so it's always a joint celebration. So anyway, okay.
So for comments, feedbacks, or videos you want to share with us, email us at info@gnnTV-asia.com. We are your voice for change. Our anchors and reporters will keep on bringing you updates and latest stories. I'm Layli Wag.
Fair and balanced news, comprehensive reports that take you to the heart of the action. You are tuned in to Channel 8 on your Global Destiny cable and on GSAT Channel 1. Carried by 300 cable television operators and broadcasted via UHF stations nationwide. We are your global news network committed to nation building. I'm William Theo, and this is News Force.